If you are catching me for the very first time, my name is Odetta King with OdettaKing.com. I come on here Monday through Friday, usually between 8 to 9, and I drop these dimes to help you catch these coins, okay? I drop these dimes to help you catch these coins. I'm also known as a swap queen with ilovetheswap.com. Why? Because I swap fashion and stack more coins. So if you're into fashion, clothing, shoes, accessory, home goods, all that good stuff, and you love all that shishi, make sure you check out ilovetheswap.com, ilovetheswap.com, ilovetheswap.com. That's I-L-U-V, the number 2, and the word swap.com. My evening was well spent with my aunts and cousins. Yes, that's awesome. Awesome. So are you working? Like, I know, like in the islands or in the Caribbean, you know, like around this time it's very festive and a lot of people are not really working as much, or they're hardly working, or they might be showing up to work but really not working, if you know what I mean. So because I'm from Guyana, and I know like right now a lot of people are probably just partying and it's like a festive time. So in Trinidad and Tobago, let me know if it's the same thing. Like, are you guys working right now, or is this just like a big Christmas holiday festivity? Let me know. Okay, let me know. So guys, hey, thanks for joining. I see we've got a couple more folks that joined on Facebook. Do me a favor, guys, click the share button on the feed and just share the broadcast out with others. This way they can get this information as well. So all you need to do is just click the button that says share and share it out. Do me a favor and share. Those of you on Periscope, same deal. You know the deal on Periscope. We love those hearts. And share. So even if you're going to be watching the broadcast on replay, meaning afterwards, you can still share, okay? You can still share, you can still heart it up. Hey, Destiny Diva, thanks for joining. It's festive, lots of partying and paragon going on across here. Yes, I know. I figure it would be. It's the same in Guyana. So enjoy. And I know you guys have Trinidad Carnival. When is that? What month is that? Hey, Destiny Diva, what's going on, girl? Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for coming back again on Periscope. Guys, I do come on here Monday through Friday. On the weekend, I tend to do like some fun scopes, but most of my business scopes are usually Monday through Friday. So you can always catch me here Monday through Friday. Make sure that you're sharing on Facebook. Do me a favor, Destiny Diva on Periscope, and just click the little 3-dot button that's there and share the feed out to Facebook, share the feed out to Twitter, and on Periscope. February 27 and 28. Okay, that's awesome. I think ours is also in February. We have like our Carnival Independence, which I think is in February. Hey, DJ Tiki, what's up? Jamaica in the building. So, since DJ Tiki just joined, I'm gonna plug one of my other ventures that's coming in the pipeline for 2017. Guys, if you're following me on Facebook, or for those of you that are on Periscope, Snapchat, YouTube, wherever, do me a favor. I'm gonna be co-hosting a radio station here in New York, Brooklyn. Hey, so good to meet you, DJ Tiki. So good to meet you. Last Friday at the Vibes Up Radio Christmas party. I'm really happy to be part of the crew. My daughter Sapphire said to tell you hello. Well, hello, Sapphire. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correct. Love from New York City. So those of you that are on my page right now, please do me a favor and share the broadcast. Share it on Facebook, share it on Periscope, and if you're not following, there's a page I'm gonna tag later on, or maybe someone can write it in the comment. It's Brooklyn on Blast. So Brooklyn, BROOKLYN on, and Blast is BLAST. Hey mom, thanks for joining. Just type Brooklyn on Blast. That's a page that you guys should Absolutely, yes. Brooklyn on Blast. That's a Facebook page that you guys should be joining or should be connecting to, because come January, we're going to be having a radio talk show that's going to be all about current events, music, fashion, fun, and all that good stuff. So if you're into all that good stuff, make sure that you're following us on Brooklyn on Blast. It's the Facebook page. And I know right now this video is streaming. It's also being shown on Brooklyn on Blast. So let me reset and introduce myself, because I know a couple of people joined the room. But again, guys, do me a favor and share the feed. Those of you that are watching on Facebook, please click the share button and share it out. Those of you that are watching on, hey, Damani Norwood, thanks for joining. Those of you that are joining on Periscope, do me a huge favor and share the video. And of course, if you're going to be watching it after the fact, you can still share. So replay viewers, when you watch it next week, next month, whenever, you can still share. Hey, Peyton Jr., my Vibes Up Radio family is deep in the building. Thanks for coming through, guys. Oh my God, my arch is up because we don't need anything to like go dead right now. So guys, tonight we're talking about, tonight we're talking about success is not accidental. Success is not accidental. So everything, people that you see that are successful, there are things, there are habits that they're doing. It may seem to us as though some people are lucky, but there's no such thing as luck when it comes to success. Who am I and what gives me the right to talk about this topic? My name is Odetta King with OdettaKing.com. I come on here Monday through Friday, and my background is in corporate America, where I teach. Oh, what's going on here? Where I teach. Hey, thanks for joining. My background is in corporate America, where I do marketing for several different large hotels here in the States and also outside of the US. I also teach at several different colleges and universities right here in New York, several different subject matter. My website, yes, thanks for putting that in. My website is Odetta King, which is my name, Odetta King. So if you just go to my website, OdettaKing.com, you could read all the juicy good stuff about my bio, my accomplishments, and so forth. So tonight we're talking about success is not accidental. So a lot of us, we want success, or a lot of us want to, we just want to do better in life. But there's certain things that we need to do in order to achieve success, or in order for us to elevate. So I'm going to talk about 3 things that we all can do. I know this is the end of the year and it's reflection time, or it's time where a lot of us are saying, hey, we want to do XYZ for 2017. So what does that look like for you? How many of you, by the way, have New Year's resolution? Put a 1 in the comment on Facebook. Put a 1 in the comment on Periscope if you have New Year's resolution, right? If you have New Year resolution, New Year goals, or whatever you want to call it. Put a 1 in the comment on Facebook and a 1 in the comment on Periscope if you do have those New Year's resolution. And tonight we're talking about success is not accidental. There are certain things that you need to do. And for some of us who have been successful, or for some of us who are doing some things right, a lot of it is second nature to us. A lot of us, it's habits that are so innate that we probably don't even recognize it to call it out. Just goals, no resolutions. Okay, success is not accidental. Exactly. So just goals. So you don't have resolution, but you do have goals, which is kind of like borderline the same. So I'm going to talk about 3 things that you guys can do to help make yourself successful in 2017. Last night I did a broadcast, and then we talked about different things. And I said, one of the things that I said is that you want to make sure that if you achieved wealth, or if you've achieved success in 2016, you want to rinse and repeat. Meaning you want to recreate those exact same steps for 2017 and scale it up. Now, let's say 2016 was a bust and you didn't do well in 2016. Well, then this is a time for you to find out why you didn't do well, and look at those things and what you can do to better yourself in 2017. So if you are ready for number one, I'm going to give you 3 tips tonight that can help you to make yourself better in 2017. And success for a lot of us means different things. Success for some people might be, you know, having a good job. Success for somebody else might be having kids. Success for somebody else might be making $1 million. Success for another person could be just paying their bills. Success is different to every person. So it's whatever you deem as successful, that's what it is. There's really no right or wrong, because each person has their own level of success that they consider success. So number one is you want to have a goal or a plan. You want to have a goal and a plan. The goal is the big picture. The plan is the bite-sized action items that you're going to take to achieve that goal. So for 2017, if you really, really want to be successful, one, I would say, is you got to have a goal. Your goal is your big picture. And then you want to have your plans, which are your action plans or your mini step, things that you're going to do to accomplish that big goal. So number one is have a goal and your plan. Have a goal and a plan. Guys, on Facebook, write it in the comment. You want to have a goal and a plan. And like I said, the goal is the big picture. The plan will be the steps that you're going to take to achieve your big goal. Okay? So you want to have a goal, you want to have a plan. Secondly is you got to be resourceful. You got to be resourceful. What do I mean by resourceful? You got to learn stuff. Even if you don't have to know everything, but at least you have to know something, right? And even if you don't know something, like know the people who can get the job done. So you've got to be resourceful. So that's number two. You got to be resourceful. You don't have to know everything, but it's good to know. And if you don't know, find the people that knows that can get the job done. So you got to be resourceful. Will this be on for replay? I'm in a restaurant and it's hard to hear. Yes, it will be up for replay. I typically don't delete any of my scopes, so they will be up for replay. And thanks for joining, Damani. Enjoy your dinner at the restaurant. So number two, like I said, is you got to be resourceful, whether it's reading a lot, whether it's watching YouTube, whether it's listening to podcasts, whether it's listening to webinars, broadcasts. You just want to be resourceful, right? The more you know, the more you learn, is the better for you. And if you don't know, find people who know. So that's number two, be resourceful. Number three is you got to show up. Guys, you got to show up. What do I mean by show up? Just show up. Thank you. I'll be checking out the replay. Awesome. Great. Yeah, it's going to be up so you can watch the replay. Have a good night. So number three is you got to show up. A lot of us, we want things, but are we showing up? Are we going after these things? Are we being present? Are we going places? What are we doing? We have to be in the places that we want. So if you want to be among wealthy people, guess what? You got to show up among wealthy people. If you want to be in the classroom with all the nerds, guess what? You got to show up and be in the classroom among nerds. If you want to have friends, if you want to, make 500,000, guess what? You got to show up and act with people that makes 500. So you've got to show up. It's not good enough to say you want something and you're not doing the work. So pretty much showing up means doing the work, like be present and show up. And the last part, I know I said number three, but I'm going to give you a fourth one. The fourth one is you got to be consistent. So yes, I want you to show up, but you can't just show up one time or 2 times or 3 times. You've got to show up consistently. Exactly. You've got to show up consistently and do the work. So it's not good enough for me to say, well, I want to be XYZ and I just go to a networking event 1 time or 2 times out of the year. Like, guess what? That's nothing. That's a drop in a bucket and no one is going to remember me. So you've got to show up and you've got to show up consistently. So this is what I have for you tonight. Again, we're talking about success is not accidental. Okay, there are things that people do religiously and it's habitual. So the 4 things that I said tonight, just to recap, is you want to have a goal and a plan. 2017 is here, literally here. What are your goals? What are your plan? If you don't have a goal and you don't have a plan, you're just gonna like wing it, and you're really not gonna accomplish anything because you're not topics. Yes, you're just gonna wing it because you don't have a goal, you don't have a plan, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're working towards, you don't know how to measure it or anything. So number one is have a goal, have a plan. Number two is you gotta be resourceful. And I'm one person to say you don't have to know everything, but at least try to know as much. Because take, for example, if I'm going to hire someone to do, I don't know, pick a topic. If I'm going to hire someone to do something, I want to make sure, hey, Abigail, thanks for joining. I want to make sure that at least I know the basics. If you're going to hire someone, you want to know the basics, because if you don't know the basics, you can't correct them, right? So you want to know something. So you want to be resourceful. Resourceful pretty much means learn something, right? Learn something, find the information, or find a person that knows the information. Number three is you want to show up. It's not good enough for you guys to say, okay, I want to be whatever, and you don't show up. Showing up means doing the work, being present, and just being there, right? We've got to be there. And number four is be consistent. Guys, I cannot tell you, in sales, where I am in corporate America and hotel sales, you've got to be consistent. I can't just call on a client one time and then expect them to book my hotels. Like, I've got to be consistent. I've got to show up. I've got to meet the client. I've got to show up. I've got to be consistent, stay in touch with them, whether it's once a week, once a month, once a quarter. I've got to be consistent, because otherwise they're going to forget me, right? So those are the four things that I have for you tonight, because like I said, 2017 is here. Guys, you cannot, if you did amazing in 2016, kudos to you. Rinse and repeat and do it again for 2017. Just scale it up. If your 2016 was a bust, then guess what? You've got to do these things. You've got to have a goal. You've got to have a plan. You've got to be resourceful. You've got to show up, and you've got to be consistent. Now, if this is something that sounds great to you, we're actually going to be continuing the conversation private on a webinar 9 p.m. right after this broadcast, okay? So I'm hosting a private webinar. It's a 4-part series, Tuesday, starting tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, where I'm literally answering questions that you guys have. So far, we've got about 20-something people that signed up, and I have questions across the gamut, from people wanting to learn how to make money, people wanting to know how to set up their goals, people wanting to know how to, like what to get into, how to know what they should go after, how to save money. Like, the gamut is across the board. Actually, just before I got on this broadcast, someone shot me a message asking, how do I set up a YouTube channel, or how do I do couponing? So the calls are going to be recorded. To sign up for this private Q&A, all you need to do, the link is in my bio on Periscope. If you just go to OdettaKing.com, once you go to OdettaKing.com, which is my website, click on the events and training tab, and you'll see the calendar for today's date, and you can sign up for the class. It's a free workshop, half an hour group session coaching series, where I'm literally giving you answers to your specific needs. For those of you that are on Facebook, the link to register for the webinar is on the Facebook video, so you can just click on the link directly and sign up for it. It's free, and it's for 4 days, Tuesday starting tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The calls are going to be recorded, which is awesome. So let's say if you sign up and you can't make it tonight or tomorrow night or Wednesday or whatever, one of those nights, the calls are recorded, so you can literally listen to it, get the action items, and put it into place. And you can also listen to what other people, have to say, because you never know. You may come to the webinar thinking you want to do one thing, and just by hearing other people speak and getting other information, a light bulb goes off in your head, okay? Guys, do you have any questions? Because it's now 8:45 and I've got to get ready for this 9 p.m. webinar. So if you have any questions, now is the time to drop your questions in the comment below, and I will respond to them. And if you want to register, like I said, for the free Q&A training webinar today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, just click the link on my Periscope bio, OdettaKing.com. Once you go to OdettaKing.com, click on the events and training tab. Those of you that are on Facebook, click the link on the Facebook video. Any questions, guys? I'm opening up the floor right now to you guys. Any questions, drop them in the comments below. It's question time, guys. Any questions? Any questions? Do you teach couponing? No, I don't teach couponing. I have basic knowledge about couponing, but I'm going to be addressing that. I'm going to be addressing that on the webinar tonight. I have basic coupon skills because that all falls under the umbrella of saving money. If you do join the webinar, I am going to be providing some links for couponing, and I'm also going to be inviting you guys to one of my other girlfriend who was like the queen of couponing. Like, that's all she does. She has a Facebook group that talks all about, you know, couponing and saving money and all that good stuff. So if you want to know about couponing, like I said, I have basic knowledge, which I will address on the private webinar. So to sign up for that, just go to OdettaKing.com, click on the events and training tab, and you can sign up there. And then in that recording tonight, because we are going to be talking about couponing, you'll have all the links and you'll have the information. And then I'm also going to have you, I'll put the link to my friend couponing group, so you can sign up and be in there for that. But there's going to be some good nuggets, because I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of good stuff to do as far as couponing, but that's not my expertise. My expertise is helping people monetize their skills, monetize their skills and make money with it. So if couponing is your thing, don't worry, I'll link you with my other girl who is like the coupon queen on Facebook. Hey guys, hey Elsa, hey Tessa, thanks for joining, guys. We're talking tonight about success not being accidental. We're wrapping up the call, well, the live feed, and I'm getting ready to jump in a private broadcast where I'm going to be addressing questions to help you guys prepare yourself for a successful 2017. If you want to sign up for the private free webinar, just click the link on the Facebook video. Hey, Merry Christmas. Just type the link, just click on the link on the Facebook video. It will be recorded, and then I'll be answering all your questions to help you for 2017. It's your girl Odetta coming to you live from New York City, where I come on here Monday through Friday and drop these dimes to help you catch these coins. If there are no other questions, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll see you guys on the private webinar. And if not, we'll come back here tomorrow. Like I said, I'm here Monday through Friday, usually between 8 and 9 p.m. Any questions? Any questions? And thanks for joining, guys, on Facebook. Do me a favor, share. You guys on Facebook, click the share button and share the feed out. You guys on Periscope, do me a favor and share it as well. And of course, to all my replay viewers, thank you so much for watching after the video has ended, and you can still share, tag, drop your comment. And if you want to connect with me directly, just go to my website, OdettaKing.com, and book a free consultation by clicking on the Call Me tab. Okay? So guys, I will see you guys on the webinar, 9 p.m., like right now, 10 minutes away. So have a good night, guy, and thank you so much for joining.